welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. I'm joined alongside my co-host, London, Beth, and my other co-host, Tony Seypta. And breaking news out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. London is not far from there. Aaron Rodgers wants out of the neighborhood. He is relocating. He's taking his creepy yellow sweater, and he is going elsewhere. We got Tony in a tie. We got London in the middle of the office, freaking out. We're about to go streaking. Who knows what's happening, but Aaron Rodgers is leaving the NFC North as of right now. London, initial reaction to the news, because you're the one that broke it in the group chat. Initial reaction.
Yeah, so I stepped outside because I'm about 30 minutes away from Green Bay, and it smells like burning ashes all the way down here. It is panicked. Everybody is freaking out. Packer Twitter, they ripped apart that Tom guy for breaking that the 49ers called them, and they freaked out, and they're like, oh my gosh, like he's a liar, he's this, he's that, all this other stuff. And then 2 hours later, Aaron Rodgers just flips him the bird and says, I'm out of here. Don't even give me a contract. Packerland is losing their mind currently at the moment.
So that's what Tony and I were talking about right before you hopped on, London, is that this all makes sense now why randomly San Francisco was pursuing Aaron Rodgers. And Tony, you got the breakdown of why San Francisco makes sense for Rodgers. So Tony, initial reaction in more detail. Let's get it.
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense for him to go to San Francisco. I mean, they need a quarterback real bad. They've been trying to move on from Jimmy. And I mean, everyone knows Aaron Rodgers from San Francisco, grew up in San Francisco, is a Niners fan. He literally lives in, I believe it's in San Francisco. It's definitely in California, in that area. They were saying how all the top execs all have individually flown out to Aaron Rodgers' house to try to convince him to come back over like the entire offseason. So it's been brewing since the end of the season, which is crazy. So I could see if he's just like, dude, I just don't want to get on a plane back to Wisconsin. Trade me. I'll stay here. Just insanity.
So I don't think, I mean, it was obviously a topic of discussion before even Russell Wilson was a thing when Aaron Rodgers was first upset about the whole Jordan Love thing. This all stems back to when the Packers drafted Jordan Love. Tony broke it down, was like, you guys remember that? And it's starting to make sense that this has been brewing for a while. He never looked really happy in a Packers uniform this past season either. He kind of was just like, let's get wins, let's get whatever. He got his MVP bonus. And by the way, Aaron Rodgers would be the first player in the modern NFL era to be traded right after winning an MVP trophy. So absolute madness. Could he come to Chicago? Absolutely. Will he come to Chicago? Very doubtful. There's just so much there. Bears fans are absolutely freaking out. I think that Bears fans are more happy right now because I'm speaking for myself, and you guys please chime in. I am more happy that he's leaving the NFC North than actually the Bears getting him, because this switches the entire view of the NFC North. It's anyone's ball game now if he leaves, but also this entire draft. Ryan Pace probably is sitting back in his seat right now going, oh my God, what do I do? Like, am I going to make the right decision? He's freaking out. He's fading his hair a little bit before, but now it's starting to fall out naturally because he's so stressed out. So London, I want to hear where you're thinking he's going to end up and your initial thoughts overall of, his whole, just everything about Aaron Rodgers. We don't even know what to say. We didn't even script this thing. This is just nuts. So just like London, just spit something and put it against the wall. Just something about Aaron Rodgers at this point.
Yeah, I like what Jake Glazer said. And Jake Glazer said a lot of people didn't think that Tom Brady in the Buccaneers at first would work. They were like, no way he's going to fit there. Like, it's a terrible franchise, blah, 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 blah. Angel the dog is like right below me, and she's freaking out also. Just wanted to lay that out there. So anyway, and guess what? It worked. Tom Brady went there. He was a better quarterback. Quarterbacks make teams better. Where he is going to go, I don't know. I would have, if I was the Packers, I would like call up the 49ers right now and be like, that TikTok, like, what you doing? Where you at? You got plans? Don't do that. Like, I would immediately be on the phone back with the 49ers trying to figure out something to do, because that's where Aaron Rodgers wants to go. They have enough capital, players, all that kind of stuff, so that the Packers don't lose a terrible amount. And the biggest thing for the NFC North, Nick, like you just hit on, is now what? Kirk Cousins is the best QB. Andy Dalton statistically is the best QB. Jared Goff is like the poster boy. Like, honestly, I think this changes a lot if he actually is out. which it's pretty much confirmed. He said, no, I don't want a new contract. I don't want anything. I'm done here. I'll hold out. I don't care. Trade me. I think that changes the Packers draft on it, or not the Packers draft, the Bears draft, because they go, listen, we just got to get a guy better than Kirk Cousins. We just got to get a guy better than Jared Goff. And even if they think Andy Dalton is that guy, I would think maybe they were kind of out on, and I was also, I know you were too, Nick, out on them trading up to get the QB. But now, if Aaron Rodgers is out of the league and you could go get a dynamic guy like we talked about, like Justin Fields, Trey Lance, or one of the guys that slips, I think it's more in the playing cards, because all of a sudden the Bears are always been a sleeping giant. Get at least a dynamic quarterback, because the Packers defense is not good. And if Aaron Rodgers is not there to carry them every single game, oh, baby, it's draft day. Woo!
There is some melting cheese up by you, man. Everyone's freaking out. Mars Cheese Castle right over the border. It's, I don't even know what that smells like right now. It's stinky with this news, and Tony. All right, let's just do this one more thing. Start with Tony, London. I'm going to end with myself. You've already said San Francisco. Give me one other spot that Aaron Rodgers may end up.
All right. You guys probably didn't see this coming, but my other team is the Packers. What if it's all smokescreen? What if they're trying to get the Bears to do something stupid, trade up, trade away all their stuff, thinking this is their time? And this is just Aaron Rodgers playing us, dude. He needs to leave. He's the boogeyman. He needs to leave. Okay, that's it. Go ahead, London.
I hope you saw my facial expression when you put out smokescreen, because I was like,
I realized it as London was talking. Oh my gosh. All right, yeah. London, go ahead.
London, where does he go?
Honestly, I would say, and the teams that Adam Schefter put out there, was the 49ers. Honestly, maybe the Rams, and they would trade Matt Stafford back. The Jets are always kind of a team. It's any team up in the top 10 that has a lot of draft capital. That's what I'd be looking at. Anybody that can trade the Packers a top 10 pick and also include maybe some good players. Those are the teams. Denver. I wouldn't put Denver out of the line. I wouldn't put Carolina out of the line. Any team that their quarterback isn't either Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, or, I don't know, maybe even the Texans. I don't know. So, I mean, if you don't have a top 3 QB, anybody's in the making. I don't think he's going to come to Chicago, though. And Tony, do not even put that into the universe, my man.
Oh, I've already done it. You're too late.
Yeah.
You're already too late. I'm gonna throw something out there that hasn't been mentioned, but I feel is a sleeping giant for Aaron Rodgers. The Philadelphia Eagles. I could see them trading Jalen Hurts, a bunch of draft picks, to Philadelphia because they have the capital. Like you were saying, London, top 10 pick, potentially a good quarterback in Jalen Hurts. I could see Philly being a fit for him. But I also think that now you got me all tweaked out that this could be a smokescreen. So, more will come tonight with the draft. So, Tony is saying San Francisco. And where else, Tony? I'm sorry, I forgot the other one.
The Packers.
Staying with... See, I'm so combined. I just said it. And so, Tony is San Francisco, Green Bay, London. You said like 3 teams. So where are we going again?
I'm going to go Denver. I'm going to go Denver, the Jets, anybody with like great draft capital. So Denver, Jets, the Falcons, maybe trade Matt Ryan, get Aaron Rodgers.
So just imagine if so let's say the Jets or the Jaguars or someone trades the first pick for Rodgers. Does that switch things up where everyone ends up? Is Zach Wilson coming to Chicago now all of a sudden? What is happening? We live in a different universe right now because this does not seem real. But
draft day, baby.
Draft day is here. Tony and I will be streaming live tonight with a thick Lou Malnati's in front of us. I was saying we should have Malort. He's saying no. We don't know what we're drinking yet, but stay tuned for that. And London is going to be blacked out FaceTiming us, or probably on Instagram Live, just still celebrating this amazing news for Bears fans. Nothing is locked in, but it's all going in the right direction. And Tony, never say the smoke screen thing again, because now I'm very scared. So with that, breaking news, emergency podcast, nothing planned. London is in a t-shirt. He's not in a quarter zip like he always is. And Tony's in a suit. Who knows what's going on right now? But anyway, Thank you for joining in to this emergency episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nic Roti, joined with Tony Seypta and London Beth, and we will see you guys next time.